I posted. Got the vocals, any social, I'm posted. I'm like, right, I can't cope, I don't know, could be inside. First line was about my shook. I just heard that he died on the last Friday.
Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, we've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
And now, please welcome New York Mets.
Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Clay Holmes. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, it's a three-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all three if he's going to have success on the hill today.
And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner.
For Philadelphia, the shortstop.
The pitch. Yeah, that's fouled off.
First pitch, 1-1.
And before the pitch, he steps off. Fought off foul. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. And the pitch. Outside with a breaking ball. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. On the ground, right side. McNeil tosses to first. One out in the top of the first. And now it's Alec Bohm.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And the first offering is not close. Bohm, the third overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. Line drive. Gets down, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Now he'll turn for second. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Bryce Harper, the next to hit, takes ball one.
No strike.
In the dirt. Now throw to first, but back easily. Comebacker to the mound.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First pitch just misses.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And that is that. Back here in Miami, and our starting pitcher here today, Zach Wheeler.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. The line to kick the pitch. Foul ball there. And a foul ball. And a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Sliced hard but foul. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a ground ball, and that's foul. And the righty deals.
That's a ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
One down, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Pete Alonso. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. It has the distance. Gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 1-0.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top of the second, Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. And foul ball. This one smoked out to left. Nimmo makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
On the ground. And it goes just foul. Alonso takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Base hit.
The second baseman, Bryson.
So, man aboard. This is Bryson Stott. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And that one fouled off. Tying run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Pickoff throw. Realmuto back in there. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
One and two.
Bounce to the left side. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now it's Mark Vientos. The pitch. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Not even close there. And the count now 2-0. Now one missed.
Reno.
And that's in for a strike. 3-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Grounds one to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Here's Jesse Winker. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And a foul ball. Man at second. And there's a foul ball. Up the middle. Slings to first in time. Jeff McNeil stands in. Late swing, foul to the left. Winker stands at second with 2 gone. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and the inning is over. Back here at Lone Depot Park, on to the 3rd inning, and now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. And the right-hander back to work. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Marsh, 27 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. And now the count is even. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Right side, McNeil. To first, leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Here's Trey Turner.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over and got the ground ball.
He's 0 for 1. That one at the knees for a strike.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Lindor on to first. And that quickly, 2 away. And here comes Alec Boehm. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
A little bit low. And it's 1-1. Out to short. Toss to Alonso. And the Phillies are set down in order. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now it's Jose Siri. The wind of the pitch. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So the lineup flips over. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. 0 for 1 so far. Sneaks through, base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Soto batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Just off the inside edge. Lindor leads off first with 1 away.
Runner.
Lindor on the move. There's the ball. Throw, tag, out. A bullet from JT Realmuto. Hit hard, that gets through. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and that's a double. So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's already homered here in this one. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Nimmo. Off the mark there, ball 1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Next pitch misses way outside. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Coming around third is Soto. The throw's offline, he's safe. And they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Vientos batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. And that is out of play. Steps off, lead runner back to second. 2 on, 2 outs. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Start of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Holmes back to work. On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's 0 for 1. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And, oh, no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there.
Back-to-back base hits. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Lindor on to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Max Kepler at the plate.
Max Kepler.
And fouled off. One down. Phillies down the run. Outside low, and the count is 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. One out and a runner at second, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That's out number 2. The throw to second. And now it's JT Realmuto, and he's already singled in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. And down on strikes. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Ready to go, bottom 4. So now here's the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. The pitch. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Left-hand batter waits. There's a strike.
Okay.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. At the plate, Francisco Alvarez. Grounded out his first time up. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. One out, base is empty. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Strike.
In the air, left field, down the line, reaching for it, makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Realmuto makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. And the pitch. Late with the swing there.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bounced up the middle. And that chance handled. Throws to first in time. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth. So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's Turner now. Has grounded out a couple of times. And first offering is fouled off.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode. Since the very start.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. And the right-hander deals. Out to short. Lindor. On to first. Turner is out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. Here comes a pitch. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Out of here. And this place is rocking. And they add to their lead. It's 3-1.
Does an excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. That one pushed to the left and foul. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Juan Soto. That one fouled off.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's down and in.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one carrying. Gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 5-1. Pete Alonso getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
New pitcher now, Jose Alvarado.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Yeah, the batter now, Brandon Nimmo. That misses. 1-0. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. Alonso gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 2-1. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
2-2.
That one the other way, and foul ball. Nobody out, runner at first. Misses outside, and now 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
First and second, no outs. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Castellanos ranges back, and it's gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. Their 3rd home run of the inning. It's 8-1. Next is the designated hitter, Jesse Winker. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Fires over to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. Rips that one to right. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now Jeff McNeil. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
1 strike.
That one to first. He steps on the bag. Inning over. Although plenty of damage done. Top 6. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
That's a laser base hit.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Harper now. He swings and fouls one off. Left-hand hitter waits.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch is outside. Bohm gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. 1 for 2. And that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Tap foul at the plate. Right-handed reliever. Cut on and lifted in the air. Siri in position. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Kepler in the box now. No balls and a strike. First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Check swing, no appeal.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In there at the knees. Vientos. And that is the inning. Back here in Miami, and now it's going to be Jose Siri. Orion Kirkering gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Slings to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game. Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Off the mark there. 1-2 to count. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Popped up. Turner. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 outs. Juan Soto now.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
And that one in the air center field. Kepler brings it in for the 3rd out. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. He's grounded out a couple of times. And it's fouled away. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball. This ball well hit left center field, and that splits the gap. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back. On video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. That clips the corner. 1 out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. On the ground to the left, Lindor. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. So a man aboard, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner. And first offering is fouled off. To the right side, Alonso. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th, stepping in, Pete Alonso. And he deals. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Go ball. 1 strike.
Inside. And the count even 1-1. And there's a ball.
2 balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Stays alive. Struck him out looking. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Base knock, center field. One down. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. And there's a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Next offering is in for a strike. Look to shorten his swing that time, and it pays off. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
2 on, 1 out. Outside low, 2-1.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Ripped into right field, base hit. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. It's 9-1.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jordan Romano.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
In the air, center field. Marsh moves under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. 0 for 3 in this one. Liner, base hit. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single, and they now lead by 9. To third, tag, got him. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. New inning getting started. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. And here it comes. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing. Was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
So here is Bryce Harper, and first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, reaching for it, and brings it in. So first and second with 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. First and second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering misses down and away.
2-1.
Rolled slowly to first, and a foul ball. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And that one is downstairs. And now it's 3-2. McNeil. The throw to first. And that is that. Back here at Lone Depot Park, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. Romano, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Headed towards the corner. Kepler makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Way inside, and that hit him.
First base.
Now batting.
Next to hit, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Soto, the runner at first with two gone. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. All set to start the ninth in this one. JT Realmuto steps in.
Now pitching for the New York Mets. Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
The pitch. In there at the knees. That's strike one. Diaz, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was a third-round pick back in 2012. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
The next pitch misses. 2-2. And that's outside.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Ripped on the ground to second. Handles, throws to first. Now one gone in the ninth. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott, 1 for 3. Fought off foul. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. On a line, base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Ground ball could be 2. Goes to second for 1. Out. A double play to end it.
After a couple of times through the order, this team really figured it out with the bats. A huge 5th inning, and that was all they really needed to get this victory today. Really nice job to pick up the W today.
10-1 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor. Oh, you me your haters. This fakers, you gave me guns, I give me kickers. The movies and fakers.